Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test.
Should I take one now? I was gonna say should I
Stays
take
there. Is this?
at the telly?
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Good morning and welcome to this beautiful moment in the life of our Bat Mitzvah, Gedalia, Jocelyn, and her family. We're glad that all of you can be here today. I think this must be the Friends section over here. I'm able to recognize that. We are a praying congregation, which means we invite you to join in the prayers in the prayer book. We're actually going to start this morning on page 172 in just a moment. We're a praying congregation. Jocelyn's going to be leading us in prayers. She'll also be chanting Torah and Haftarah. And you're welcome to join in any of those prayers in the words, in Hebrew and English, Lala, the silence, whatever moves your heart to pray together. I'm Robert Davis. I'm one of the rabbis here at the temple. This is Cantor Lisa Siegel. And Alan Caves is helping us with music this morning. And we feel very blessed that all of you can be here to share this special day. So let's sing Matovu, How Good It Is, page 172.
We'd love for you to sing with us.
Sing with us.
It goes like this. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. We can do that again. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Matovu alecha Yaakov, bishkenotecha Yisrael. Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. You have to sing for your meal. Ya la 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 la. Yeah, that works. Va'ani berov chazdecha, avo veitecha, avo veitecha. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Last time. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
I would invite you to enhance our prayer service by remembering to turn off your ring on your cell phone. I know there will be one of you that will forget, and we'll find out who that person is shortly, I'm sure. It's not going to be me, I hope. No cell phone, right? Good, good. So we invite up Gedalia, Jocelyn, to lead us in prayers, page 175, Nisim B'chol Yom, our daily blessings.
We chant the Nisim B'chol Yom responsively. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasech vivina lehafin ben yom uven laila.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivri.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten leya'ef koach.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'avir she'ena me'enai utnuma me'af apai.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tselem Elohim.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorim.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara.
Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Amen.
Please turn to page 180 for the Elu Devarim. Elu devarim she'ein lahem shi'or, she'adam ochel perotehem ba'olam hazeh, v'hakeren kayemet lo la'olam haba, ve'eluhen. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of this world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. V'talmud Torah keneged kulam. Please turn to page 188 and join us in singing Psalm 150. Please turn to page 194 and rise for the Hatzi Kaddish.
Yitkadah v'yikadah Shemei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrachutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayedcho Beit Yisrael, ma'agalahu v'zman kariv, v'yimeru, Amen. Yeh Shemei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam lamei al maya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal shemei d'kudashah le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata toshbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alchema v'yemeru Amen. Ya'elanah. Let's try that together.
Adonai, Melech HaOlam, Yotzer Or Uvarei Choshech, Oseh Shalom Uvarei Et Hakol. We continue on page 196. The world is sunlight, restoring the soul, rejoicing the heart, bringing light to the eyes, more welcomed than gold. A Torah from heaven. I have no light to give the morning. My Torah, my special human gift, is words. As I bring my words forth from silence, welcome them, you who redeemed the sun from darkness. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer HaMeorot. We continue on page 198. Ahava Rabbah Ahavtanu Adonai Eloheinu. Hemla Gedolah Viteira Halmalta Aleinu. We join together singing V'ha'er Einenu. Responsively in the middle of page 199. O God, inspiration and guide for all, you have spoken in 1,000 tongues for us to hear. In every land and every age, your children have heard you and imagined you in separate ways. And yet, O God, you are one unifier of humanity.
We give thanks for the sages and teachers who bring us understanding of your will. Gratefully we recall the lawgivers and prophets, the psalmists and sages of Israel. And joyfully we remember that from the dawn of Israel's life, we would turn to you and find purpose.
May the teachings of our ancestors live on in our minds, and their passion for righteousness stir in our hearts. Help us to live so that our daily conduct reveals the beauty and wisdom of your truth. Baruch atah Adonai habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated.
Gedalia, this is your talit, beautiful piece of fabric, beautiful intricate design on it, up around the shoulders and on the corners. But what makes this a talit is not the fabric, it's these fringes right here. And these fringes and this cloth are a reminder to you to do mitzvot. That is what it means to become a bat mitzvah, to be responsible for your own mitzvot, which is Jewish code for living your life and owning your own existence. And the challenge is, it's much easier to do that when you have this talit around you because it's a great reminder. The challenge is when you're not wearing the talit, to wrap yourself in that sense of mitzvot, and that sense of love, and that sense of blessings. And so to present your talit to you, I'll call your parents forward at this moment. I'll ask you to say the blessing. Amen. And as you place the talit around your daughter's shoulders, I'll ask you to link hands and say now, and we're going to sing now the blessing that sanctifies this moment, this miracle that you're able to reach to this season. Words of Shekianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Oh, that's not me. There we go. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'd like to start by thanking everyone at Temple Beth Shalom who has contributed towards assisting Jocelyn to prepare for today. I would also like to thank all our local friends and family and those who have traveled to be here with us on this special day. Then there's Jocelyn's friends and, start over. Then there's Jocelyn's friends who, I lost my place again, who have and continue to show love and support to her. All of you being here today means so much to us and especially to Jocelyn. Now, Jocelyn, this speech has been running through my head for a long time and it changes every day. As I watched you in rehearsals this week, my eyes filled with tears of pride and joy. And now I'm going to cry. I can't believe it's only a little over a year ago when you decided that you wanted to do this. You truly wanted it and dove right in. You managed to balance your schoolwork, clubs, cheer practice, competitions, dance, and Girl Scouts, to name a few. You worked so hard with little to no complaints. It just goes to show you, when you really want something, Jocelyn, you can accomplish anything. You got this. I speak for all of us when I say how much we love you and how very proud we are of you. The journey has been filled with ups and downs, mostly up, and here you are today, a bat mitzvah. I'm so excited to now sit back and watch you shine today. Your kindness and energy inspire me every day, and your determination is what got you here. I know that family has and always will be super important to you. So look around and see that we are all here to celebrate you. I love you.
Shabbat Shalom. So about 10 months ago, I started thinking about this, and I didn't write it till yesterday. So, Jocelyn, you're my littlest angel. You've got so many characteristics that are truly wonderful, so I'm just going to mention a couple. The first thing that comes to mind is your desire to know and visit family far and wide, and you're so fortunate to have so many relatives near, yet your desire to travel and go meet people is just amazing, and that's going to happen for you. One of my favorite things that we share together is your love for water skiing, go figure. And what's interesting about that is when she learned and started to actually turn around some buoys, for those of you who know what that is, she calls the boat over. It's just me and her. She's like, Dad, come here. And she's like, what do I do when I cross the weight? Where should my weight be when I'm coming up and looking at the buoy? And she knows all those answers because she's watched me since she was in a car seat. And she's been through all the ups and downs that go along with it. But my favorite thing about when she comes out to the club, our ski club, and spends time and brings a friend, what she really does is she shares her time. So normally when somebody skis, let's say it takes 15, 20 minutes. Jocelyn will ski for 2 minutes. And then she'll share that other time with whoever is with her and make sure that they get to learn, or they go tubing or swim or play King of the Raft or what have you. But she's always reaching out to share her time with everybody. And it's a very admirable quality that I hope stays with her, and I know it will forever. So I love you. Congratulations.
Everyone who knows my sister Jocelyn may call her sensitive, but will also call her strong. She wears her heart on her sleeve because she gives it to everyone she encounters and doesn't get lost along the way. She will cry for others as she will cry for herself. Jocelyn is sensitive because she has not lost her compassion and possesses the inner strength to keep it. She gives her heart to others, but also gives her heart to her work. Jocelyn loves along the way, but she also loves to the end. She began reading the Torah a while ago, and she'll read from the Torah today with her love and compassion. That's why it's going to be so great. In Bereshit, we learn about the stories and mores of creation, animals, the earth, and the divine. We also learn that all greatness exists in paradox, in terms of Bereshit, in light and dark, in day and night, in land and water, and animals, and in the greatness of resting between seemingly oppositional representations. There is no one more organized and methodical out there than Jocelyn, I promise. This persistence of her compassion, organized behavior, and tenacity should not be confused with thoughtless obedience. She's been growing for a long time and has demonstrated great will and persistence over time. There's no one more oppositional, outspoken, and defiant out there than Jocelyn when someone hurts an individual that she cares for. She follows rules, but if the rules aren't just, they aren't her rules. I like to think that I taught her this, but she's an activist by nature and will continue to persist, grow, and care over time. She's a gifted performer and perfects her craft every day. Nothing is too big for Jocelyn to take on. Education, activism, dance, acrobatics, a bat mitzvah. Jocelyn, you will achieve anything you desire to. Hold on to your drive. Jocelyn has persisted as herself all through her life endeavors with bright eyes, love, and openness, considering the overarching presence of paradoxes within life, but also within the text of the Torah. Witnessing her persist through the process of becoming a bat mitzvah and in being here today, she has confirmed to me that although persistence comes with changes and endings, not all changes and endings are bad. Life will change Jocelyn and will end parts of her daily normal realities, but endings and changes create beginnings and growth. Growth is a process, and in the process of becoming involves the persistence of the self and some endings of comfortable illusions. Maturing involves the abandonment of these illusions. Sometimes compassion is lost within this inner turmoil. Jocelyn won't lose her compassion as she persists and changes and ends and begins. Some personality traits are integral to the self and don't shift over time. Compassion is integral to Jocelyn, and it will only continue to shift in positive directions, as she has shown us all. Jocelyn is growing and persisting, is oppositional and dutiful, is sensitive and strong. Jocelyn, hold on to your paradoxes and those of life. I'm so proud of you, and I love you, and more importantly, hold on to your love and compassion. It is unique to you, and I'm excited to see where it will take you next. Mazel tov. We continue with the Ve'ahavta on page 201. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadevarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha Veshinantam levanecha, vedibarta bam, beshivtecha, bevitecha, uvlechtecha, vaderech, uvshachbecha, uvkumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot beinenecha, uchtavtam, על מזוזות ביתך וישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. We read together on page 203. Sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravaged by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more.
The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Michamocha by Lima Donai. Yai lai lai la lai la 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 la, yai lai lai la lai la 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 la, ya lai la lai 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 la la la, lai la 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 la. Michamocha ba Lima Donai, Michamocha neheta bakodesh, Nora.
And rise for the Amidah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agite hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Hozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atarav lahoshia, Mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Bichamocha ba'al gevurot, Umidam elach, Melech meimid, Umechayei, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanat al hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol.
We remain standing for the Kedusha on page 208.
Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, Keshem shemakdishim oto b'shmei marom, kakatuv al yad nevi'echa, v'kara zeh el zeh ve'amar, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot Melech ol haaretz kevodo Adir Adirenu Adonai Adonenu Adir Shemecha bechol haaretz Baruch kevod Adonai Mimkomo Echad hu Eloheinu Hu Avinu Hu Malkeinu Hu Moshienu Vehu Yashmienu Berachamav Leinei Kol Chai Ani Adonai Elohechem Yimloch Adonai Leolam Elohai Yechzion Ledor vador Hallelujah Ledor vador Ledor vador Ledor vador Nagid Gol Lecha Ledor vador Ledor vador Ledor vador Nagid Gol Lecha Ulenetzach netzachim Kedushatcha nahakdish Kedushatcha nahakdish V'shivchacha Eloheinu Mipinu lo yabush Le'olam le'olam va'ed Ledor vador Ledor vador Ledor vador Nagid Gol Lecha Ledor vador Ledor vador Ledor vador Nagid Gol Lecha Ulenetzach netzachim Kedushatcha nahakdish Kedushatcha nahakdish V'shivchacha Eloheinu Mipinu lo yabush Le'olam le'olam va'ed
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. We join together singing Veshamru, page 210.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat
Zot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam.
Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam oti leolam oti leolam
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat lazot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam.
Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat lazot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam.
Uvayom hashvi shavat vayinafash shavat vayinafash shavat vayinafash Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat lazot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam.
The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. We join together singing Kedushanu in the middle of page 211.
במצוותיך ותן חלקנו בתורתך קדשנו במצוותיך ותן חלקנו בתורתך. שבענו בטובך ושמחנו בישועתך. שבענו בטובך ושמחנו בישועתך. יאללה 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 Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
We continue with the Ritzai prayer on page 212. We continue with the prayer of gratitude, Modim Anachnu Lach, on the bottom of page 213. Modim Anachnu Lach, She'atah Hu Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'Elohei Avotenu Ve'imotenu Le'olam Va'ed. We read responsively at the bottom of page 214. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations. Modim anach nulach. For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons. Modim anach nulach. For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements. Modim anach nulach. For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression. Modim anach nulach. For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared. Modim anach nulach. For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom. Modim anach nulach. For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose. Modim anach nulach. We pray that we may live, not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lehodot. We sing together a prayer for peace. Sim Shalom, page 216.
Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Chen v'chesed, v'rachamim. Verachamim, sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Am echad, sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha, tova uvracha, tova uvracha. Jocelyn, today we turn the Torah back and start anew once again, as we do every year, because we're commanded to turn it and turn it again. And today, as you chant Parshat Bereshit, we think about new beginnings. And today represents a new chapter, a new beginning in your lifetime, as today you take your place amongst your peers and accept words of Torah and teach us words of Torah, taking your place. taking your place in an enduring line. This is the day that you stand up to say, our tradition is mine. You will now read the Torah. It's been passed on to you. It's our law and our story, but each telling is new. It is said we stood at Sinai, and today you know you're there. You're the promise of a people, a blessing and a prayer. Taking your place in a resilient line. This is the day that you stand up to say, our tradition is mine. You will now hold the Torah, forge a link to the past. You're the face of our future and the reason we last. Lahalechet bidracha v'lishmor mitzvotav kol hayamim. May you walk in God's ways and may all of your days be blessings. It is said we stood at Sinai, and today you know you're there. You're the promise of a people, a blessing and a prayer. You're the promise of a people, a blessing and a prayer.
We continue now with our Torah service. I'll ask you to turn to page 244 for the Seder Kriyat Torah LeShabbat. I'll also draw your attention to the brochure that has Gedalia, that has Jocelyn's picture on it, because in it are the honors for the Torah service, and so if your name is listed in there, this is the part of the service where you should be prepared to come up for your honor when it is time. As well, after we get to the Torah portion, you'll find underneath your seat one of these Torahs that we're going to be using in a few moments. Page 244. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people. Adonai will bless our people with peace.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, ba'lechutecha malchut ka'olamim, u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai uz le'amo yiten, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Ha'arachamim etiva b'tzonecha et Zion, tibnei chomot Yerushalayim, tibnei chomot Yerushalayim, kivecha levad batachnu, melech Hiram v'nisa, Adon olamim. Ki b'Tzion tetzeh Torah, ki b'Tzion tetzeh Torah, u'devar Adonai b'Yerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, ורוממה שמו יחדיו.
Gedalia, this is the Torah, passed down from God to Moses throughout the generations, and in a moment it's going to be passed to you. And we hold this Torah in our arms and also in our hearts and in our minds because in it is found the wisdom of our people. The lessons that we've learned, the journey of our ancestors, it's all found in here. And if you study it, you find that life is better for you and you'll help to make the world better. And so to reenact the passing of Torah from generation to generation, Lador Bador, I want to ask your parents and your grandparents to come up here now to pass the Torah to you.
We are gifts and we are blessing. We are history in song. We are hope and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. The door Vador, Nagid God Lecha. The door Vador, we protect this chain from generation to generation. The door of a door, these lips will praise your name. The door of a door, Nagid God Lecha. The door of a door, we protect this chain from generation to generation. The door of a door, these lips will praise your name. Lecha Adonai Hagedula v'Hagevura v'Hatiferet v'Hanetzach v'Hahod. Yichol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Yichol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'haminaseh lechol erosh. Yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam, yiram hayam, yiram hayam, oh no. 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 Yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Eveinu shalom alechem, eveinu shalom alechem, eveinu shalom alechem, eveinu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem, eveinu shalom alechem, eveinu shalom alechem, eveinu shalom alechem, eveinu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. Arza alinu, arza alinu, arza alinu. Arza alinu, arza alinu, arza alinu. Yalla lai, yalla lai, yalla lai, yalla lai.
seated. Beautiful, Cantor. Thank you. And Cantor Nicholson, thank you as well for lending your beautiful voice, and so important in Gedalia's training, bringing her to this moment. Cantor Nicholson did most of the tutoring and teaching of Jocelyn, so thank you. Excuse me, all of it. I've been corrected. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This morning, we read from perhaps the most famous biblical story. It's not the most written upon biblical story. That's the one we read on Rosh Hashanah. But the story of creation is perhaps more familiar to any other Bible readers than any other stories. It's in this story that we read about the 7 days of creation. Day 1, day and night, then sky, earth, and seas. Day 3, plants, trees, vegetation. Day 4, sun, moon, and stars. Fish, water, creatures, birds. Day 6, animals, man and woman. And day 7, God rests. There's a teaching that much of the Torah is about moving us from chaos to order, from brokenness to healing, from sickness to health. It's about this journey where we are moving toward a sense of betterment in the world. I believe this story is very important, and I think what's most important is some of the commentary that's found with this story. This story is also in the studies, the story that drives people away from synagogues and churches more than any other story. Why? Because we've all seen the YouTube videos and the public broadcasting system videos that show that the world is probably older than 6,000 years. And that maybe there is this thing called evolution, maybe there's a thing called the Big Bang, and maybe it didn't actually happen in 6 days. Well, the greatest commentator, considered to be one of the greatest commentators ever, perhaps the greatest, is a guy named Rashi, whose name is Rabbi Shlomo Yitzhaki. And he comments on the very, very first word of the Torah. And he says that the very first word of the Torah is Breshit, in the beginning. And he says, if you ask the question, was the world really created in 6 days and then on the 7th day God rested? I'm going to switch microphones. This one's driving me nuts. Okay, let's try this. Rashi says, you got me, Miguel, back here? I'm switching microphones. Okay. Rashi says, if you ask the question, was the world really created in 6 days and on the 7th day God rested? Or if you ask the question, were fish really created on the 5th day? Or he says, if you ask the question, is it possible that we counted time different back then and that 1 hour was actually equal to 10,000 years? He says, if you ask those kind of questions, you should be astonished with yourself. And astonished in this case means negatively surprised. You should be like, really? You're asking that kind of question? Because Rashi says that the story of creation, in fact, the entire Torah, is not about how something took place. It is not about how something took place. None of us, no one was there. We don't know. In fact, it's so distant from us, it's actually on the other side of the brick wall of our imagination. We have no ability to figure out what there was when there was nothing. And so the Torah says, basically, get over it. The world is here. It exists. And there were probably different phases. Sun, moon, water, life. But the story is not about how something took place. Rashi says the reason we have these stories to get us to ask the question, ma ta'am, which means for what purpose? For what purpose was the world created? Now, when I talk to my B'nai Mitzvah students, I talk to them about this, and I say, do you ever sit around with your friends and talk about what's the purpose of the world. And I've yet to have one of them say, yeah, we do. But when you get older, when you become an adult, that's the conversation. What's the purpose of this? What are we doing here? And Rashi says that the question that should come out of the story of creation is, for what purpose is the world here? And in asking that question, to be engaged in life, we must ask the question, what am I doing here? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? So as we read Torah this morning, I hope you will listen to the beautiful words of this beautiful story that's asking us to ask what our purpose is. And it's also begging us to not ask the question, did this really happen? I see all of you here. This really happened. The world exists. It's a miracle beyond our understanding. What are we going to do with it? So it's my privilege now to call up Gedalia to call up her aliyot to the Torah. We're going to begin on page 19 in the Chumash, so you can put the prayer book away and you can take out the Chumash.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'rishonah. For the first honor, I would like to call up my aunt, Karen Borowski, my cousins Harry and AJ Reed, and my grandmother, Joan Fowler, to the Torah.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz ve'ha'aretz hayata tohu v'avohu ve'choshech al pnei tehom ve'ruach Elohim merachefet al pnei hamayim vayomer Elohim yehi or vayior vayar Elohim et ha'or ki tov vayavdil Elohim ve'en ha'or uve'en ha'choshech Vayikra Elohim la'or yom v'lachoshech kara laila Vayi erev vayi boker yom echad.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam atah b'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'shniyah. For the second honor, I would like to call up my grandparents, Gail and Stephen Borowski, my aunt and uncle, Karen and Neil Borowski, and my cousins, Zoe and Jack Borowski, to the Torah.
And we're continuing on with verse 6, and we're still on page 19.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vayomer Elohim yehi rak Rakia Beto Chamaim, Vihi Mavdil Ben Maim Lamaim, Vaya As Elohim, Et Harakia, Vayavdil Ben Hamaim Asher Mitachat Larakia, Vein Hamaim Asher Me'al Larakia, Vayichen, Vayikra Elohim Larakia, Shamayim, Vayi Erev, Vayi Boker, Yom Sheni.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'shlishit, Avi Binyamin ben Rivka imi, Fegel Achaya bat Simcha David ve'Golda Nisan ve'achoti Malka Lila. For the third honor, I would like to call up my parents, Vicky and Brian Kreis, and my sister Lila to the Torah.
We're continuing with verse 9, still on page 19.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Vayomer Elohim, Yikavu hamayim mitachat hashamayim, lamakom echad, v'tera'eh hayabasha, vayichen. Vayikra Elohim layabasha eretz, umikveh hamayim karayamim, vayar Elohim ki tov. Vayomer Elohim, tachei ha'aretz, deshe esev mazriya zera, etz peri, ose peri, let me know, asher zarovo, al ha'aretz, vayichen, vatotse ha'aretz, deshe esev mazriya zera, leminehu, ve'etz ose peri, asher zarovo, al ha'aretz, leminehu, vayar Elohim ki tov.
Vayi erev, vayi boker, yom shelishi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Give your family gifts. Thank you so much.
Yamod Rivi Likvod HaTorah. For the fourth aliyah, I want to call up Lila to read from the Torah. And I'd like to call up anyone who would like to pray a Misha Berach, a prayer of healing for yourself, for a friend, for a family member, for someone in the world. This is your chance to come on up for an aliyah. If there's no one here that is praying for someone who's healthy, if you've got something to celebrate, life is good, you're feeling that you have purpose in life, come on now. Okay, well, we've got the family up here, so we're going to do the, come on up if you want to pray a Misha Berach. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
And we are on page 20, chapter 1, verse 14.
Amen. Vayomer Elohim, Yehi me'orot birkiya hashamayim, lechavdil ben hayom uven halayla, v'hayu le'otot ulmo'adim ulyamim v'shanim, v'hayu limorot birkiya hashamayim, lechair al haaretz, vayhichen. Vayas Elohim et shnei hameorot hagadolim, et hamaor hagadol lememshelet hayom, et hamaor hagaton lememshelet halayla, ve'et hakohavim. Vayiten otam Elohim birkiya hashamayim, lechair al haaretz, velimshol bayom uvalayla, Ulechavdil ben haor uven hachoshech, vayar Elohim ki tov,
Vayhi erev, vayhi voker, yom revi'i.
Baruch atah Adonai rofei hacholim, mishaberach avotenu Abraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, imotenu Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, hu yavarech v'yirapeh et hacholim. O God, who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, send your blessings to all those who are in need of healing, including. If you have a name of anyone you would like included into our prayers of healing. Thank you. 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 Have mercy on them and graciously restore their health and strength. Grant them a refuah shlema, complete recovery, including a refuah nefesh and refuah guf, a healing of the soul and a healing of the body. And this should be a complete recovery for all those names mentioned, all those names in our hearts, and along with all others who are stricken. And may this healing come speedily, like right now is a good time. And let us say together, Amen. Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam,
Asher natan banu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
For the maftir, which is the additional Torah reading, it is our tradition for the bat mitzvah to read from the silver Torah, the Sephardic Torah that's in the ark. It's been our tradition for many years, so that you can see that she's actually reading from the Torah. And so as she's called up, as we open the ark, I'll ask you to please rise for the maftir.
Ta'amod, ta'amod, habachura bat hamitzvah v'aliyat haTorah, Gedalia bat Binyamim v'fegla chaya, chizki, chizki. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayar Adonai ki rabba, ra'at ha'adam ba'aretz, v'chol yetzer machshavot libo rak ra kol hayom, vayinachem Adonai, ki asa et ha'adam ba'aretz, vayitadsev el libo. Vayomer Adonai emche et ha'adam, asher barati me'al pnei ha'adama me'adam ad behema, ad remes ve'ad ov, hashamayim ki nichamti ki asitim, ve'noach matzachen be'enei Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yesher koach. Ya'amdu ha'magbiya v'ha'golelet. I'll ask those who've been designated to lift and dress the Torah to please come forward at this moment. I'll ask everyone to please remain standing.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה 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 לה
Please be seated. The Haftarah for Shabbat Bereshit can be found on page 51. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Ko amar ha'el Adonai borei hashamayim benotechem roka ha'aretz v'tze'etzaecha noten neshama la'am alecha veruach laholechim ba ani Adonai karaticha v'tzedek ve'achzik be'yadecha ve'etzorcha ve'etencha livrit le'or goyim. Our Haftarah continues toward the end at chapter 43, verse 9. Kol hagoyim nikbetzu yachdav ve'asafu la'umim mivachem yagid zot verishonot yashmi'unu yitanu edehem ve'yitzaku ve'yishme'u ve'yomeru emet atem edai ne'um Adonai ve'avdi asher bacharti lema'an teda'u ve'ta'aminu li ve'tavinu ki ani hu lefanai lo notzar el ve'acharai lo yiyeh anochi anochi Adonai ve'en mi baladai Moshiach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol haolamim tzadik bechol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'oseh hamdaber umkayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al ha'nevi'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'linucha lechavod ultifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim lach umvarchim otach yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai tamid le'olam va'ed baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Hu u'Baruch Shemo
mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen. Beautiful.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you all for being here on my special day. My Torah portion is Bereshit, which can be found in the book of Genesis. It is the first portion in the first book of the Torah. The Torah begins, when God was about to create heaven and earth, the earth was chaos, unformed, and on the chaotic water's face there was darkness. God created what is here for us, all from the beginning. It says, Vahi erev, vahi voker yom echad. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. This is a quote that made me think about something that someone once told me. No matter how much you prepare, no matter how much you plan or worry, if everything is not perfect, it is all still going to happen. Since time just keeps going every day, there is evening and morning. It always comes back, and everything is always going to happen no matter what we do. And by the way, everyone here knows that I want everything to be perfect, and I mean perfect. In a sense, the Torah wants us to understand that creation is an ongoing natural process. So the question becomes, the world has been created. What are we going to do with it? We may never know what we are doing here, but we can think about and learn why we are here, and specifically asking ourselves, what is our purpose? Purpose is an individual sense of why you are alive, while vision is a specific destination to get to. Purpose is abstract when vision is concrete. Purpose is the best that I can be. Vision is what it means to be the best that I can be. Becoming a bat mitzvah means that it is now my responsibility and privilege to figure out and act on my own purpose. I have learned about becoming responsible for my purpose, which entailed Rabbi Davis telling me to make my bed. Just kidding, not. I'm being more interested in my purpose, which I haven't figured out yet, but I know that my thoughts for the future have changed, so it makes me really dream about what comes next. Now I will focus even more on my vision and taking the responsibility of my purpose. I have a story about my responsibility, which is that I have a dog, and one just recently passed away. He really opened my eyes to taking care of my current dog, Diva, and make sure that she feels very loved and safe. And because of my love for animals, for my Mitzvah project, I decided to help a local animal shelter called Valiant Light Animal Rescue. Their goal is promoting initiatives to rescue and save as many animals as they can from unhealthy environments and mistreatment, quoted directly from their website, which is valiantlightanimalrescue.org. This is why I will be donating a portion of my gifts to Valiant Light Animal Rescue. I am feeling so very grateful today, so thank you, Mr. Baranek, who's not here at the moment, for starting me off on this journey. Cantor Nicholson, thank you for working with me and getting me here. As well as getting to know you, I could never have done this without you. Cantor Siegel, as you have worked with me along the way, I could never picture this without your help. Rabbi Davis, I would have totally freaked out if it wasn't for your help. The way you guide me and confuse me is something that I really admire. I appreciate all you have done to help me. Also, a thank you for the coffee at Starbucks. It was really good. Friends, a lot of you are like family to me, and I love that you all always have an open ear if I ever need help or if something is wrong, or if I drag you to my Hebrew lessons. Thank you all for being there for me when I need you. I love how when I hear about family gatherings, I get so excited. From close and far, every one of you means something special to me, especially how Harry and AJ are always commenting about how important it is for me to bring everyone together. You are all here today, and it makes me so very happy. Thank you. And I just wanted to point out that Harry, Pop-Up, and I all have the same Torah portion Bereshit, which is really cool. Yaya. The nickname I gave you before I could pronounce your name or even the letter L. You really helped me get here because you always listened to all my problems about how I didn't think I was going to be able to do this. But you always believe in me, and I love that about you. You took time from your studies to learn for today. This amazes me, and you did such an amazing job. I love you. Thank you. Mom, you already know that I love you. And I remember when you sent me to Hebrew school in first grade with Mr. Baranek, and it was so confusing for me because it was an environment I had never been in before. But then I went in 7th grade, and I was just as confused. You told me that If this is something that I really wanted, I would tough it out, and I would be responsible about studying and giving it my all. Thank you for being there for me. Dad, I love you too. And when we get to go water skiing, I'm so happy. You always want me to be happy, and you always make sure that I am. Thank you for getting me here and making any of this possible. Enough about them, let's party.
Beautiful, really well done. Jocelyn, wonderful. We're so proud of you. Your parents are proud of you, your sister, your friends, your family, the temple, but I hope most of all that you're proud of yourself, because you really put your heart into this, and you've done a beautiful, really beautiful. You should be very proud. You are a dynamic and a thoughtful person. You have a clear sense of what you like and a clear sense of what you don't like. And this includes a wide range of preferences, from music to academics and to issues of social justice. You can go from talking about music to world problems in a heartbeat. It's really an amazing thing. You do have a keen interest in circus-type activities. I've had to do some research, like silks, lyra, hoop. I think those are the same thing. And even riding the unicycle. I have not successfully ridden a unicycle. I have tried, but I have not done it successfully. So I did do a little research on it. The unicycle was first patented about 150 years ago by a guy named Frederick Myers, a nice Jewish man who came from Poland and Lithuania. He wrote in his patent, "My invention is designed to provide a velocipede capable of supporting a rider upon one wheel. Self-balance occurs with self-propulsion." That's what he wrote 150 years ago. Self-balance occurs with self-propulsion. Jocelyn, there is much to be learned from Frederick Myers and from your Torah portion. Both Myers and the story of creation were concerned with movement, how things move, and both of them invented new vehicles. God invented the world, and Myers the unicycle. Both the unicycle and the world require balance. Our tradition affirms that being able to live alone is critical. Being able to ride on one wheel, in a sense, is critical, but not also without living in community and relationship with others. You value a world that's balanced. You told me how grateful, you had such beautiful, when we talked, just a lot of gratitude, how grateful you are for the roof over your head. Most 13-year-olds believe that they are entitled to a roof over their head. And you get it. You get that that's a privilege that you have a roof. You're grateful for opportunities, for your family, for the potential for healing in the world. Your words, not mine. And you said medicine isn't always the answer. Very wise. I asked you if you have anyone you admire. And you told me about a couple of your relatives that inspire you because, one, they're always there for you, and two, they pursue their dreams. Beautiful. This is balance. Pursuing your dream and being there for others. That's balance. That's what it takes to ride this world. Gedalia, you will do this. You already have. Finding the balance between self and community. Look at your friends over there. No, seriously, look at them. They have not disturbed this service once. It's balance. Why? Because they would like to disturb the service. I could give them a lot of good reasons to do so. But out of respect for community and out of respect for you, they did the right thing. It's beautiful. Balance. You surround yourself even with friends that respect that balance in you. One of the great rabbis of our tradition, Rabbi Hillel, framed it like this. He said, "If I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? If not now, when?" Jocelyn, now is your time. Now is always your time because it's your life. Always push forward your dreams and always bring those that you love with you. Mazel Tov, and Amen. Did really beautiful, beautiful job. So it's before we return the Torah to the ark, I'm going to invite up Cantor Siegel, and we're going to give you a blessing together.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'kuneka.
May God's presence always lift you up and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God always lift you up, and may you be blessed with a life filled with shalom, the blessing of wholeness and peace. And we say, Amen.
Amen. Yahalalu et Shem Adonai, ki niskav shemo levado, hodol al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehila lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Ki lekatov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. Eitz chaim hi l'machasikim ba v'tovcheha ve'ushar. Eitz chaim hi l'machasikim ba v'tovcheha ve'ushar. Derwacheha tarchinuam v'chonetivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva. Chadesh Yameinu kekedem.
We remain standing and turn to page 282 for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyeh ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam l'chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, u'mishachavim u'modim, livnei melech, malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, v'yom hahu, v'yom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
We take a few moments now to remember all those who came before us, those who may have died in years past at this season, those who may have died in recent days. As a congregation, we remember the more than 6 million men, women, and children who were murdered in the Holocaust and the Shoah. Remember those who died in the struggle to reestablish the modern state of Israel, have died since that time, making sure our homeland exists for us and for Jews everywhere. Remember all those who perished in the name of liberty, freedom, justice, and righteousness, so that we might live as free human beings. And we remember all the innocent victims of hatred, ignorance, terrorism, and of natural disasters. If you're remembering someone at this moment, I'll ask you to please mention those names out loud, if there's anyone you're remembering. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, may the memory of all the righteous in our lives be a blessing as we recite with one voice words of Kaddish, page 294 in the prayer book. Yit Gadal v'yit Gadash Shmei Rabbah B'yalma Divrach Hirutei B'yamlich Malchutei B'chai Echon B'yom Echon Uv'chayei D'chol Beit Yisrael Bagalab Uzman Kariv Yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mivarak Le'olam Olamei Almaya Yit Barak V'yishtabak V'yit Ba'ar V'yit Romam V'yit Naseh V'yit Hadar V'yit Alev V'yit Alal Shmei D'Kudisha B'rechu Le'elah Min Kol Berchata V'shirata Tushbachata V'nechamata Da'miran B'yalma V'yimaru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimaru Amen. Osei Shalom B'mromav Hu Ya'asei Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimaru Amen. May the source of peace grant peace to all of you who mourn, comfort all who are bereaved, and send healing to all who are saddened, as together we say, Amen. Please be seated. I want to ask Jocelyn to come on up here. In a moment, we're going to have the opportunity to shower her with some sweetness. Some of you who haven't eaten that sweetness already, you're going to shower her with that candy. And because we really do care about her, there's a couple things you should know. You got to throw from your place. Once you throw, you can't run up and throw again. You're not supposed to aim for the eyes, blah, blah, blah. And you want to do this with gentleness. And to protect you, you get to call up 3 shomrim, 3 guards to protect you. So who are they going to be?
Harry, AJ, and Uncle Andrew.
There you go. We got the guys coming up here. So you're going to step back here in front of the ark. Gentlemen, let's see what you got. This is good decision. Good decision making by you. This is a smart person. And after all the candy has been lofted, I'll ask all of you who have not become bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah to come up and gently, quietly clean the bima so that you've got some candy. Mazel tov, go.
Simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, yehelanu. Simin tov, mazel tov,
Come clean the bima. Come, get the candy.
Mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, yehelanu.
Gedalia, why don't you come on up here? Jocelyn, come on up here. I'd like to invite up now Marta Singerman, a member of our board, to share greetings on behalf of the congregation with you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Such a pleasure. Thank you for letting me come today, being even a small part of this. And I just think we should all take a moment to take a deep breath and kavel together. If you don't know, kavel is Yiddish?
Yeah,
Yiddish for a moment of sheer pride and joy, and it's a visceral, feel it in your kishkis, in your stomach. You are worth kvelling for. Everybody ready? The suspense is over. We knew you would be great, but it's still wonderful to know that you were great. And I hope you're very proud of yourself. And honey, the same way everyone here today has kavelled for you, I invite you during the rest of this little bit of service and your party and the time with your relatives for you to take a few minutes and take a deep breath and kavell that everyone here came together to celebrate you. It's a wonderful moment. You don't get a lot of these in your life, so enjoy it. I loved your speech. I loved hearing you talk about finding your purpose, and I really appreciated you discussing confusion. Confusion is a good thing. It means you're in a process. It means you're making up your mind, and it means you want to make the right decision. As a Jewish adult, you will probably have lots of confusion in your life, and learning to live with it and go through it is a part of being part of our tribe. And I welcome you, I congratulate you, and I have presents for you. Okay, here's your bat mitzvah certificate, proof of today. You want that someday if you have your own kids, you want to be able to say to them, yes, I did this. We also have a Torah cup from Sisterhood. You can take it with you. Take it with you to college, particularly. And a traveling Torah. So wherever you go, you can have a Torah in your pocket. I invite you to use these gifts well. I know you will. And I ask for blessings upon you, your family, and to remember this day with pride. Welcome.
Thank you. But wait, there's more. On behalf of the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU and Miami Beach, I'm happy to present you with this certificate for a one-year family gift membership to the museum. Now in its fourth year, this B'nai Mitzvah program, sponsored by our member, Jonathan Simons, who happens to be here, has donated thousands of family museum membership at synagogues throughout Florida. We hope that you and your family will visit the museum soon. There's wonderful activities and installations at the museum. In addition, we have two certificates for you, one from the Nifty in Israel to help you should you decide to go on the Nifty in Israel trip, or should you decide to go to the Alexander Muss High School in Israel. There's another certificate as well. Typically, our members of our community go after 10th grade during that summer between 10th and 11th grade. And then finally, a tree has been planted in the land of Israel by the clergy and the staff of the temple so that you will be able to remember this important moment. And so now we're going to get ready to celebrate together. We're going to make a kiddush and a motzi. So I'm going to ask all of you to stand up. And why don't you just kind of come on up here, move your way on up here to the front of the sanctuary, and come on up here to the bima, and we're going to make a motzi and a kiddush. Come on over here, you guys. So we lift up this cup of sweetness to remind us of the choices that we have in our lives. We can take the grape and turn it into bitter vinegar, or we can turn it into sweet juice. Not yet, not yet. First we bless, always bless first.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. Now you can take a sip. And we're going to bless this bread and in preparation for your celebration together, reminding us of the miracle that we're able to take a seed that grows out of the ground and turn it into something else. So too do we celebrate this moment and this miracle.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And our closing song, Oseh Shalom, a prayer for peace and wholeness. Oseh Shalom Mimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat,
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom.